My name is Jaye, a student of the University of Lagos and the creative director of Jaye Imaginations, a fashion house based in Lagos, and a proud Lagosian. This is Bola Street. Bola Street by Ibadan Street or Bola Street by Abeokuta Street. Ebute Meta. Yeah. I agree. Afghanas! Sherry, ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ rí Jesus ń sìn ẹ gbàgbé Muhammad. Tí nǹkan bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ẹ ṣáàmọ̀ tẹ́kù bá ti ké bí eku mọ́ ẹ máa padà á bẹ Ṣàngó. No, nǹkan tó ké ayọ̀ asẹ́ náà kì í dalẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́yìn náà mọ̀ ni. Ó yá mo ti gbọ́. We dey go Yaba. I wan go source for fabric normal level. Ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan mélòó lẹ need tó bá yẹ pé fẹ́ ṣe é sí mi mọ́ I don't know how your budget be but tẹ́ bá is it only round necks you need or coupled with other things? Yeah? Yeah? Normal. Ẹ̀yin ará London ẹ máa ń ṣó ìgẹ̀ gan, Ọlọ́run. Ní Naija ẹ má lọ yọ̀gẹ̀ ń bí o. Àwọn Jésù tí ò ní gẹ̀ máa kọ́ ata sí gẹ̀ yan àtàbí ṣe barbecue. Ó yá ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe hoodie bíi méjì ṣẹ́wó. Màá send the picture hoodie kan sí yín like taba 10 call you. So I fit run you like 2 hoodies and like 5 shirts, round necks. Okay, 5 shirts. Màá ṣe fún yín ní 50K. Okay, màá send ẹ̀ sí yín sir. All right. All right. No wahala, èmi gan lè post ẹ̀ fúnra mi. Mo máa ń send iṣẹ́ sí South East dáadáa náà. Anyhow. Okay, sir. All right. I know people use it.
Double face now. Now most.
But see, na better material for.
If you use here now, you are own now. If you use the other side, it's not the same thing.
You don't understand. Normally, this material like this, now the face be this normally.
See the advantage.
I understand what you dey talk. Say I feel use both sides, but normal, now the face be. I know what you dey talk. You fetch it. You do what we gotta do about it. How much you use? Wetin happen, yeah. Leave for this.
White. I have the tiny one.
Tiny one?
Yes.
Which tiny one is that?
The other tiny one, that tiny one. That one that is not white now, the long one they use for handband and neck.
And it will fit perfectly on this?
Yes.
It will fit perfectly on this? Oh yeah, I'll come back for it. All right. Supplier
So after all these markets run, you got to do so up.
And now where you go work, now there you go shop. That's how Igbo people they call our workshop. My name's Jaye. I'm a student of the University of Lagos, and I'm also a fashion consultant and fashion designer. Yeah, Jaye of Lagos happens to be a fashion brand and also a longer version of my name because I was born Jaye Abi. So when I was trying to coin out a name for my brand, I felt since a good name is better than silver and gold, I should just incorporate my name into my business. So, and on the long run, I've been a Lagos boy all through. I went to Lasso Staff School. I went to Lagos State Model College. I went to Lagos State University and finally the University of Lagos. So, Lagos has been in it from time. So I just had to compliment like Jaye in Lagos, so, you know. That's how I came about Jaye of Lagos. The Jaye brand has been in existence officially from 2020, but I've been in the background, you know. I've been working on clothing like since when I was back in secondary school, you know, because as of then my dad made sure aside going to school, we went to learn some vocational trades, you know. So I opted for screen printing and press. The first time tí ma jẹ gbèsè ní life, one guy brought a jersey, a Manchester United jersey. Then, God, he wanted to write number. Ade number 2. Ade man ṣe regele. Ade number 2. My boss now told me that I'm the one that can do that work. That the guy's cousin sent the jersey from London. Man U jersey o, ọmọ ìyá mi. Tí mo ṣe lọ ra paint nìyẹn. Mo kàn dín kí n dáàbò ẹ̀. Nǹkan tá a máa ń pè ní máa dáàbò ẹ̀. Mo kàn wò pé irọ́ jẹ́ ń lo screen printing as ọ̀gáṣẹ́. Tí mo ṣe ra mesh, mo sáré kóòtì mesh. Tí máa kóòtì mesh. Mo ti wá lọ kọ́kọ́ mo ti kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe photocopy adé number 2 yẹn. Very stupid of me. I don't know wetin push me o. But later I come reason say I don already put the mesh on top the cloth. As I swipe am like this, catastrophe me o. So I wipe am go, the jersey just blew. On top Man U jersey Ade number 2. My oga deny me. But if you see people wey I don't know say na original jersey. So since then I've been trying to lay my hands on clothes and anything that has to do with fashion. So, but officially, Jaye started 2020. When it comes to fashion, my taste is comfort centered, you know, for me. I'm this kind of guy. I don't like going about in clothes that don't suit my person. You know, some people make mistakes or commit fashion blunders because they have a different kind of body shape. They are wearing clothes that belong to another type of body shape. So if you are wearing a clothes, for me, it has to be about the essence of a cloth being covering your nakedness, you know, and adding fitting to your appearance you get. So my basic belief about fashion is just being yourself in a comfortable state of mind. Me, I'm a beginner, but like most times on a typical day, I'm always on my tees and maybe jean or joggers or combat. I just like myself free. Sometimes I use slides, sometimes I use sandals, sometimes I use sneakers. A couple of times I've had to use shoes, but I'm not really a shoe person like that. But the time is coming gradually, you know. Presently, I'm a final year student of the Department of Social Work, Faculty of Social Sciences, Unilag. Supposed to be the class of 21, but you know, due to the state of the Nigerian economy and you know, the Higiaga, like Professor Obayagbo says, I'm supposed to have rounded off my final year exams like right now, but due to the ongoing brouhaha between the federal government and the brouhaha, you know, brouhaha is like for Moyo State, you know, when Neku, Kebieku, you know. So that's how it's just been. We've been at home for like about 6 months, yeah. Thank God we have something keeping us together, you know. They just put our life on suspension. Career has been on note like this now. And you know how many people get other things aside school where they're supposed to. You don't know. It's just sad. It's just sad. If they say I don't get what I do now, bro, I go down and do show me love now, bro. Bro, no be so. The thing they are annoying gone because 180 days, like a whole session now. A session is supposed to be 6 months now. You don't use one session for us. You're going to expect after this one, I'll still say I won't go one place, go serve. I know this serve again. The one I don't serve, when I did last week, I don't go strike for years. You know.
Why are you bent on finishing all the strike or everything else and down?
You know what I make I quit now because involuntary quitting occurred before, but now no bargain. It's gotta be like that side. Yeah, you know, like I said earlier, there are times when situation calls for emergency or let me say deliberate need to rest. You know, sometimes you just have to leave your table you know, take a journey to some unknown destination, all because you have to reset your head. I come here to tell myself what I need to hear. Like when I need to sum up all my actions and, you know, when I just need to be myself, you get, when I need to be alone, to communicate with my spirit, you know. And I just like to appreciate nature from here, you know. As a normal Lagos boy, I don't have to be at any particular place. You know, I have everything at my disposal here. If I'm in the hood, I have where I chill. And if I need to be alone, I have where I chill. You get? And anytime I dey see front, you understand? In my hood, a máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan, a sọ pé jẹ́ n gbádùn ló máa gbádùn, jẹ́ n rán kan ló máa rán kan. You see, if you dey look front from here, you dey see Ìlúbìrin, you dey see Ìkòyí, you dey see VI, you dey see Lekki, you dey see Ìyànàwòrò there, you dey see like mo ń rọ̀ kan, I dey see front, shey you understand? I dey see front if I dey here, bro. Everywhere where I look like this, e lead somewhere. And all those places where as I dey, na different things. You understand? Mo ń rọ̀ kan anywhere where I dey for this place. Like if you're on any of my social media handles, you must have seen one or two jobs inspired by, because, you know, definitely I just like to translate things I see in pictures, you get, in some kind of representations. When you see some of my posts or you see some of my works on shirts, it's easy for you to relate, picture it into your own reality. How many designs? Wow, I can't name how many designs because I'm not the regular designer that repeats designs. Like, you know, once I sell out on a particular design, that design is off, except the demand is, you know, enormous, you get. If it's on a popular demand, like, you know, there are some kind of fabrics that really hit the audience, like they are going to request for more of it. You know, some people might not even like the color you produce initially, they will request for other colors, you know. Those are part of the challenges that we encounter, and it kind of hinders us from producing like large quantities, because sometimes you produce in large quantities and people don't really turn up, you know. Maybe we are broke, you know, we have some things to meet up with at home. At the end of the day, you just have to take the designs out, and when people are ready to buy again, you don't bring that kind of design you brought that time they didn't have money, you get. So you just have to keep, you count your losses the way you count your wins. That's how it runs in this business, yeah. Okay, you know, one thing is, my dad being the kind of person he was, he tried, I had, you know, as a kid growing up, you have hobbies. I liked to box. I liked boxing because when I was growing, like my first 4 or 5 years, Mike Tyson was the biggest sportsman then, and we had this style. Me and my dad, we used to rock the same style. Like, you know, they're gonna give you this pattern, like Tyson's pattern. So there and then I started liking to box, you know. But I was a kid, I wasn't really exposed to going out as of then. There's no way you can even tell your parents you want to go and learn boxing, not to even talk of football then. So I couldn't really pursue boxing. I just liked boxing as a sport. So growing up into like my 10, you know, I was already being conscious. I started singing. I loved singing, you know, but my dad was always like, musicians, they are stars, are not destined to live long. Like, it's just for a matter of years before their stars will just fade away. I can't do music, I can't do this, I can't do that. So in the long run, I just, okay, I like clothes, I like dressing, I like looking, you know, looking dope. I like so since that time, my dad was always complaining, he doesn't like the kind of clothes I wear, he doesn't like this, he doesn't like that. But to the grace of God, my style of dressing was the only thing my dad couldn't talk me out of.
I used to be a rapper, man. Yeah, bro, I used to be a rapper. When I was in last school, you can ask now. I swear. I have jams now. My guys will tell you I have jams, I swear. My staging was skinny. I swear. My classmates then, people I'm still in close contact with, Biomuse, you understand? He's a very big dude right now. He's also a reporter. You know. I have Aloma, Idris, Showemimo, Shamsidin Ogugbo, Kayode Olalere, Timi, Fatukasi, the footballer. You understand? I have a lot of guys that they can testify to it. You know, if you are saying things that people can't testify to. I was a rapper, you know, then back in last year. I used to rap. And I started rapping. Just things I had problems with are the things I tried pursuing a career in. You understand? I tried pursuing a career in music. But my dad taught me out of it. I couldn't possibly try out a career in boxing because Lara, you understand? But I just like to train up, you know. You understand, as a normal boy now. And Lagos is very tough. Lagos is for the tough-hearted. If you are weak, you can't cope. You understand? I'm an Yara Luleko. You understand? A lot of things do so. Nothing is free in Lagos. Nothing in this life is free in this Lagos. You understand? So the clothing was just like too gay for, you understand? That's just what I'm using to. That's what I'm using to be Jaye of Lagos right now. Even when my friends they want to go out to parties, they wait till I come. They say, Jaye, come and help me pick the cloth I wear. Can I wear this one? Even till now, a couple of my friends still call me like they call me on video like Jaye mo fẹ́ jáde. Ṣé waṣọ yìí, ṣé ó bá bàtà yìí lọ, you know, and they've known me from time, like since when I was a kid. I was always Mr. Washer. I can change my clothes like 4 or 5 times in a day, you get? So from there, I started everything that just concerns clothing, shoes, you know, looking out dope, you get? I just like coming out like. So when I got to secondary school, like I got to this school around E4, call it Methodist High School, Arigbajo E4. So then our uniform was white and green. So whenever my parents gave me money for my pocket money in the hostel, I'll just go to the market. I'll go to Qatar, we call it Cat then. You know Katangwa? I'll go there, I'll buy white shirts, St. Michael's, Abercrombie, Fruit of the Loom, just plain white shirts. I'll sell it to my colleagues in the hostel. So I made extra cash. So I've been selling clothes and buying clothes from my secondary school, like as far back as GS2. So I've been into clothing, buying and selling, exchange, trade by barter, you know. That's how the business just started from the scratch before it now became Jaye, you understand? Big Daddy! Tell me why. Ìyẹlẹ́wà ti lọ mí ráyè bá wọn fún gbà tí ọyí wà mí. Ìyẹlẹ́wà ẹ má lọ lè dá jẹ o. Lè dẹ́wà ń jẹ o. Ọ̀pá. Èèyàn Ziga. Mánà wọn. Ayọ̀ bá jẹ́ sàkè. first of all, I don't believe in competitions, you get. I believe in rivalry, and when I mean rivalry, it has to be an healthy rivalry, you get. So there are two sides to almost everything. If you see almost everything that comes at you as a competition, you know, some competition might have special effects on you, and if you see it as a competition and you lose a couple of times, it might actually deter you from wanting to achieve what you really want to achieve, you get. Because if you just see it as a rivalry, like a healthy rivalry, okay, Nike came out with Swatch, Adidas came out with Yeezy, you know. But the good news is Nike is not worried about Adidas. So Jaye is not worried about anybody. I'm not worried about any brand. Because I have my own audience. They fuck with me just because I'm Jaye. They are not fucking with me because Gucci is based in Italy or Fendi is based in Rome, you understand? So I am not in competition with anybody, you know. I have a lot of my stuff scattered all over the world. I have it as far as Australia. I have my clothes in Russia. Even if you get to London, you see a lot of my clothes on the street of London, even in the US. So I just have my clothes almost everywhere. So for my clothes to be almost everywhere on the corner of the world, it's already a world brand. There's no business without risk now. There's absolutely no business without risk. Like for example, around 2014, there was this World Cup, 2014 World Cup then. A guy ordered jerseys from me, you know. The guy, when we had our chats, when he sent me a DM on my Instagram, he said he wanted to make jerseys and he asked for the price like normal, we negotiated and he agreed, you know. And as of that time, there was no dispatch rider then. If anybody that was into clothing business as well, 2010 towards 2014, a lot of times we deliver ourselves or we send our younger ones, you know, who didn't have jobs, you know, to start delivering for us. So I took it upon myself to deliver the jerseys to him. Somewhere around Liasu Road, I can remember the name of that street, Juba Alaro Street. Juba Alaro. So that guy, the guy just, when I got to the hotel, you know, normal boys, and I got to the hotel and I delivered the jerseys to him, you know. I expected him to just give me my money and let me get out of the place. He just told me send someone to the ATM, I should just chill a little bit. The guy was just offering me, make I drink now, and you know me as a strictly business before pleasure kind of guy. I told him I wasn't drinking. He should just give me my money and let me go. Idumota to Ikotun is a very far place, you know, and I still have other places to touch. I just observed some kind of hanky-panky in the guy's movement and I just started giving him close marking, you know. I came all the way from Ebute Meta now. So I just had to, you know, put up some display for him to know that I'm a nice man. On the long run, I got there around 3 p.m. It was getting almost to 6 p.m. I still haven't gotten my money and the nigga has already removed the tag from the jersey, was already wearing the jersey. So I had no choice than to just, you know, show him what I was made up of. You get? So I told him, nigga, what's up? Oh, tí sanwó jersey gan, tí já jersey. Téèyàn bá lọ sí ATM láti ibi tá wà yìí, ATM tiẹ̀ wà níwájú ibi tó ti pick mi gan. Okay, tí wà ò bá da, àwọn pàdé ò lè yá ẹ lówó. So nínú gbogbo ẹ̀yin bíi 15 tẹ wà nínú bíbà ẹ̀, kò wá sẹ́ni tó lè yá ẹ ní owó tó máa fi sanwó jersey, something like that. The guy was just bossing, like, and you know, I'm an Awori boy. That part of the cartoon that I even went to meet him was more or less like my campground, you get, because I come from a ruling family in Ikotun, you get, so I don't see any reason why that guy was going to walk me. The Elegbe of Egbe is my uncle, you get, so I was very confident that in this place, Ngokon will stop, you know. The guy was just by the edge of the swimming pool of the hotel. I now told him that, bro, By the time I finish this start I'm drinking, if I don't see my money, you will see me o, no cap o. I ṣáà farabalẹ̀ down my Guinness. Tí mo yẹ lọ bá nìyẹn pé guy how far 6 don knack, I don dey go away my money. Say maybe I go drop my account saying go ọmọ mi sef mi ò sef jẹ́ kó tutù ṣá mo kàn sáré papa a kò bára wa nínú swimming pool ni mẹ́. A lot of times tá máa gbéṣẹ́ lọ fún yàn tó yẹ pé we deliver to them and after you deliver they just tell you their transfer is not going, their this is not going. You know, sometimes we buy fabrics. When you buy it, you know, you make something good out of it only for clients to tell you after washing it the fabric was just acting up, it was busting, you know. A lot of times you have to refund. You get a lot of times. Sometimes shortage of fabrics, you know. You understand? Shortage of fabrics, logistics. A lot of times you even buy material, you can forget it in the bus, you know, you'll be tired, you can forget like 50 years in the bus, you don't go. You know, stress, accumulated fatigue, the process of working, you know, look this, that. When I started shipping my stuff out internationally, at first I had problems because I had to go all the way to NACO, you know, their freight department at the Murtala Mohammed Airport. I had a friend then, he was my colleague in LASU, he was a law student then. His name is Olawale Oloyede Semiu. He works in NACO now. Though he's a law graduate, but he's now into clearing and forwarding. So he was the one that was always helping me with foreign cargoes, you know. But those ones, it had risk because if the person you are shipping to doesn't have a working permit or a valid living license wherever they are, they can't claim their goods at the airport. Yeah, so over time I started patronizing DHL and FedEx, Sendbox, you know. We have different kind of courier companies like right now, so delivering has been very easy. That's why it's been easy for me to send stuff as far as Australia, China, you know, the United States. Hey, this question, my association with celebrities. Well, I'll say is a bit of luck and also a bit of work. You get? Okay, like when I moved into Ebute Metta in 2013, a lot of people just see me, they see the way I dress, like I'm always dressing like, you know, just like a typical guy on the block, just looking good, sha. You get? Even if on my worst days that I have no pan in my pockets, I'll still be looking like, you know, like Jesus had the big queue at the back of my father's house. You get? So boys that are into, you know, G-boys, they just tell me like, Jaye, why you dey hide updates now? You go just dey chop update alone. You know, I'll just be laughing like, hey, people will just be thinking I'm a Yahoo boy. And you know, as at that time, 2013, you know, Olamide was just like the talk of the town. You know, after the death of Da Green, Ola was just the blessing to the Yoruba race when it comes to hip hop in this generation. You get? After the likes of them Ajasa, DJ Z's, them Nice, you know, Ola just came with different kind of vibe. So me, I was always dressing up. Even some guys into G as of then, they don't have that. They wear clothes that are more expensive than mine, oh. But me, I know how to cack more than them. You understand? I fucking cack more than them. So from there, this guy, his name is Adeola. So he stays at Bagada. He was very close to the YBNL crew then. So one day he just came to meet me like I should give him update. Now I was like, I just sat him down like, bro, let me tell you the real thing is, I don't know a thing about Google. You understand? I don't know anything about Google. So this one you are just asking me. The guy said, truly, you are YBNL. I used to think you are a. So I say I'm my own Yahoo na clothes. Make I just the. So the guy just told me, unknowing to me that he was close to YBNL and co. He just told me that he would like me to go with him to Bagada one day. You know, I didn't have much doing then. So I just then we just took a Uber ride. You know, and we got to Bagada. On getting to Bagada, I just saw one Range Rover. You know, I was just looking like more Range Rover. Those are not the kind of cars I see regularly where I live. You know, I definitely now one big man house will come. You know, opening the door into the house we were going into, I just saw the Jaye in the morning. Man, like wow. You know, someone I've been seeing on TV, you know, you understand? I was just like, damn, so this is who I am. I saw Victor, I saw Lukesh, you know. So from there, that was how I started my romance with YBNL. So after meeting any money, we just started talking, you know. And that's why it's always good to have good friends that can really promote you get. So Ade already finished selling me to DJ Any Money, you know. It was just like God was there before I even got there. So from there I started making clothes for Any Money, you know. So coincidentally around that time I got admission into Unilag. That was in 2017, you get. So from there, you know, I started seeing Any Money like frequently on like, you know, when some people see a celebrity just once, they can take like 500 different pictures and start reposting. So I just waited. You know, it took time before we had that kind of relationship that I can see him anytime I like, you know. So from there, he started introducing me to other people. So let me say, meeting celebrities started like I always had this kind of people I fuck with, people I vibe with. You understand? So after I met Olamide, you know, people that were not even really rocking my brand, they were not even seeing what I was doing. They just said, boy, it's in work well on celeb. Jaye lolo nta kini e je kemi na. So me, I just look like I already started. When I started, people didn't really accept me like in my hood. Maybe they didn't have the money to, you know, assist me with. A couple of them were assisting, but not like the way I'm always around the hood. Jaye. It was everybody that was calling Jaye that was supporting the brand. You know, the way we would have moved would have been like 3 times faster than the way we were moving then. So when people started seeing that Pasuma is wearing Jaye's cloth, Olamide, Fireboy, Any Money, Jigan Baba Oja, Alesh, you know, a list of them, endless. You understand? Rocky White, you know, CEO, Rocky's Entertainment, Ortega Bills, you know, Sammy Mafia of the MBG crew, Sly of WG Films. You know, I have a lot of celebrity friends. Sika OG, Apostle Paul. You know, I have a lot of friends, celebrity friends. So working, you know, for years before I even started meeting celebrities. I've been working for years. So when I just started meeting, when you meet a celebrity, you do something good for them. You know, one celebrity has the ability to give you like 5,000 customers. If what you are doing is really, you know, if it's really good, just one celebrity can, you know, the way them Zlatan pushes Crown Gear, the way David pushes Ashlocks, you know, you just need one good plug, you get. And luckily for me, I don't have one, I have a lot of them. So let me say the work I'm doing and the love and luck I'm getting from God and people, has really pushed us up to this level. The dream is, you know, some people have American dream, some people have European dream. I don't think anybody has African dream, but some people have African dream, you know, Nelson Mandela, you know, all those people. Some people have African dream, but me like this, I have a Lagos dream. You know, like I repeat all the time, my life evolves around Lagos. You understand? I've been to different parts of Lagos. I have information, I have exposure. I know how things are being run, things that are supposed to run in some ways and are running otherwise. You get. As a person, you know, I believe in enriching human capacities. You get. You know, sometimes you can just be an instrument to a mass transformation within a locality. You get. If your impact is being felt right from where you are, you understand? So I'm passionate about my state. I'd like to have a greater Lagos that will ensure that I don't have to be in London, I don't have to be in Amsterdam, I don't have to be in Munich, I don't have to be in Geneva. Nothing can take me to Costa Rica. There's nothing I'm looking for there that I can't have here. But just because we are caught up in a system where everything is just, you know, alhamdulillah. You understand? That's just the case of Nigeria. So if there are communities that thrive. Lagos is a very small place. Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria and the most populous. And if things can go on in Lagos for Lagosians, it's not a bad thing. You understand? But Lagosians, I don't know, some Lagosians are really trying, but really if every Lagosian is on the push for a greater Lagos, you understand? If every Lagosian is on the push for a greater Lagos, there's actually going to be a greater Lagos. A greater Lagos, you understand?